Before Formula One, before carbon fiber wings, DRS zones, and roaring engines, there was a roar of a different kind. Hooves thundered over sand. Wheels of wood spun with terrifying speed. And in the heart of ancient cities, hundreds of thousands of voices rose as one, chanting the names of their heroes, betting on blood and chasing glory. This was the ancient Formula One, and it was deadly. In ancient Rome, chariot racing wasn't just a sport. It was a spectacle of power, prestige, and peril. The Circus Maximus, Rome's grandest arena, could hold up to 250,000 spectators, more than any modern stadium in the world. From emperors to slaves, everyone came to watch. Everyone had a team, and everyone knew one wrong turn could mean death. The races were brutal. 12 chariots, 4 horses, 1 driver. 7 laps, over 6 kilometers of pure chaos. Crashes, known as naufragia or shipwrecks, were common, even expected. The chariots, light and fast, were barely more than frames of wood and leather, tied to beasts pushing full speed. The drivers, aurigai, wore little armor, only belts and leather caps. They tied the reins around their waists for better control, but if they crashed, the reins could drag them to death. So they carried knives, not to fight, but to cut themselves free from their own doom. There were factions like modern racing teams. The reds, the greens, the blues, and the whites. Each had fans, colors, chants, rivalries, and deep political and financial backing. One driver, Gaius Hippolytus Diocles, became a legend. He raced for 24 years, unheard of in such a deadly sport. He won over 1,400 races. Adjusted for inflation, he earned more than $15 billion, more than Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton, and Cristiano Ronaldo combined. But it wasn't just money. It was passion, obsession. Fans tattooed their faction's color on their bodies. They rioted when their teams lost. In Constantinople, centuries later, chariot racing nearly brought down an emperor. The Nika riots, sparked by blues and greens, turned into full-on civil war, burning half the city and killing tens of thousands. The circus was more than a racetrack. It was a pressure valve for an empire. Even emperors were obsessed. Caligula, Nero, and Commodus all backed teams. They didn't just watch. They owned factions, manipulated races, and used them to curry favor with the people. Chariot racing was entertainment, but it was also power, moving faster than politics ever could. The noise, the speed, the stakes, everything about it echoes what we see today in modern motorsport. And when you watch Formula One, when you see the blur of color, the crash, the comeback, the roar of the crowd, you're not just watching technology. You're watching the rebirth of something ancient. A Roman, pulled from the dust of time and dropped onto the Monaco Grand Prix circuit, would understand more than you think. The speed, the rivalry, the obsession, the danger, the need to win. The rules may have changed. The chariots now have engines, but the thrill is eternal.